Welcome to our channel History of Coins, where we explore the hidden gems of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. state quarter dollar coins, as some of these coins are rare and can make you rich overnight. In this video, we are gonna uncover the rarest coins and their values. So make sure to watch the complete video and find out if you have one of these. Now let's continue our today's video. Top 1, we're going to take a deep dive into a highly sought-after coin from the United States of America, a coin that you might already have tucked away in your collection, or perhaps even hidden in your pocket change. What's that coin, you ask? It's none other than the 2001 Kentucky State Quarter, a coin with a rich history, a beautiful design, and potential worth that might just leave you shocked. Now, before we get into the value of this unique quarter, let's talk about why the 2001 Kentucky State Quarter is such an exciting piece for collectors. You see, each state quarter is part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This program celebrated each state's unique culture, history, and landmarks through beautifully designed coins. The Kentucky Quarter was the 19th coin released in the series, and it captures the essence of the state perfectly. What's so special about the design of the 2001 Kentucky State Quarter? Well, if you've ever had a chance to hold one in your hand, you know it's a true beauty. The reverse side of the quarter features a stunning image of a thoroughbred racehorse, a symbol of Kentucky's famous horse racing tradition. Behind the horse, you'll notice a backdrop of rolling hills and the sun setting over the horizon, showcasing Kentucky's famous landscapes. The state's motto, "My Old Kentucky Home," is inscribed at the top, paying homage to the state's iconic song and its deep connection to the American South. It's a coin that not only celebrates Kentucky's culture, but also its agriculture, heritage, and natural beauty. But as stunning as this design is, what truly makes this coin a hot topic among collectors is its value. Like all collectible coins, the value of the 2001 Kentucky State Quarter depends on several factors: its condition, rarity, and whether or not there are any unique characteristics that set it apart from the millions of other coins produced in the same year. While most of these quarters are still floating around in circulation, there are a few factors that can make a 2001 Kentucky Quarter worth a pretty penny, literally. First and foremost, the condition of the coin is key. A well-preserved quarter, especially one that's never been used for spending and is in pristine, uncirculated condition, is much more valuable than a worn-down, everyday quarter. Coins that have been graded as MS65 or higher, meaning they have minimal imperfections and are nearly flawless, can fetch a high price among collectors. The more immaculate the coin, the more valuable it becomes. But let's go beyond just good condition. Coin collectors are also on the lookout for rare varieties, such as coins that were minted with errors. Minting errors can happen when a coin is struck incorrectly, whether it's a double die, misaligned strike, or something even rare. These errors make the coin unique and highly desirable to collectors. If you happen to find a 2001 Kentucky State Quarter with a minting error, your coin could be worth significantly more than you ever imagined. Now, let's get down to the good part, the money. How much could your 2001 Kentucky State Quarter be worth? Well, you might be surprised to learn that in exceptional condition, this coin can fetch a staggering $81,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $81,000 for a single 2001 Kentucky State Quarter. That's not a typo. A coin that was once in your pocket could potentially be worth a small fortune if it's in pristine condition or has a minting error. How is that possible, you ask? Well, as with any rare collectible, demand plays a big role. The rarity of the coin, combined with the popularity of the State Quarters program, makes this particular quarter highly desirable among collectors. The Kentucky Quarter, with its iconic design and historical significance, stands out as a gem in the vast world of coin collecting. If you're wondering how you can check if your 2001 Kentucky State Quarter is worth such a high price, here's what you need to do. First, examine the condition of your coin closely. If it looks like it has just come from the mint, without any scratches, wear, or discoloration, you're off to a good start. Next, look for any signs of minting errors, double strikes, off-center prints, or any unusual features that stand out. If you spot something, it's a good idea to take your coin to a professional coin grader to get an official appraisal. A certified coin grading service will determine the value of your coin based on its quality and any unique characteristics. So, what should you do if you find a 2001 Kentucky State Quarter that's worth a small fortune? Well, if you think you have a rare one, it's time to consider selling it. But before you do, make sure to do your research and find a reputable coin dealer or auction site where you can list your coin. Remember, a rare coin like this could fetch a significant amount of money if you know where to sell it and how to present it. If you're not quite ready to part with your valuable coin, you can always hold onto it as a part of your growing collection. Coins like the 2001 Kentucky State Quarter are valuable not only because of their financial worth, but also because of the piece of American history they represent. It's a reminder of Kentucky's important place in the nation's past, and it's something that many collectors are eager to own. In conclusion, the 2001 Kentucky State Quarter is far more than just a coin, it's a potential treasure. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone who stumbled across this video by chance, now you know that this simple, beautiful quarter could be worth $81,000 if it's in the right condition or has a rare minting error. If you've got one of these coins, don't just let it sit in your change jar. Take a closer look, because you might just have a gold mine on your hands. Top 2, we're talking about the United States of America State Quarter Dollar from 2008, specifically the Oklahoma Quarter. This is one that every collector should have their eyes on, and today, we're going to uncover why this coin is so special, how to identify its value, and what could make it worth a whopping $77,000. So, let's start with a little history. The Oklahoma State Quarter was released in 2008 as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. This program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, allowed each state to have its own unique quarter design to celebrate its history, culture, and important landmarks. Oklahoma's quarter was the 46th in this series, and it's absolutely stunning, capturing the spirit of the state perfectly. On the reverse side of the Oklahoma Quarter, you'll find a remarkable image, a beautiful scissor-tailed flycatcher, which is Oklahoma's state bird, perched on a cotton boll. This image is surrounded by a vast, wide-open Oklahoma sky. The design also features the words "the Sooner State," a nod to the state's nickname, referencing the settlers who rushed to claim land during the Oklahoma Land Rush. The combination of the bird, the cotton, and the open sky really brings the state's character to life. It's a beautiful, symbolic representation of Oklahoma's natural beauty and history. But now, let's talk about what makes this coin such an exciting collectible. You see, most people don't realize that certain quarters, even those that seem like ordinary everyday coins, can be worth a lot of money. And if you've got a 2008 Oklahoma State Quarter, you might just have a hidden treasure. So what makes these coins valuable? The answer is simple: rarity, condition, and sometimes even minting errors can turn a seemingly standard coin into a collector's dream. The condition of the coin is one of the biggest factors in determining its value. If you've ever looked at your coins closely, you've probably noticed that some have wear and tear scratches, discoloration, or signs of being used in circulation. These worn-out coins are worth much less than those in pristine condition. When a coin is in mint condition, meaning it's never been used in circulation and still has that shiny, perfect look, it's far more valuable to collectors. Now, for those of you who may be wondering, how can I tell if my 2008 Oklahoma State Quarter is in mint condition? It's all about the details. A coin in mint condition should have clear, sharp details on the design, no scratches or scuff marks, and should show little to no signs of wear. If your Oklahoma Quarter looks like it just came out of the minting machine, you're off to a great start. But there's more. Some quarters also have minting errors, things like double strikes, misprints, or off-center designs. These errors are rare, but when they happen, they make a coin even more valuable because it's one of a kind. If you find an Oklahoma Quarter with any unique markings or an unusual look, it could be worth much more than the standard price. These errors can make a seemingly ordinary quarter into a rare collectible that is highly sought after by serious coin collectors. So, just how much could your 2008 Oklahoma State Quarter be worth? If you have a coin in pristine, uncirculated condition, or even one with a minting error, you could potentially sell it for an incredible amount of money. Believe it or not, the value of a 2008 Oklahoma Quarter could be as high as $77,000. Yes, you heard that right, $77,000 for a single quarter. That's a huge amount of money for a coin that's often overlooked by many. You might be wondering how a coin like this could reach such a high price. Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. The 2008 Oklahoma State Quarter, despite being part of the State Quarters program, is still considered rare in certain conditions. Coins that are in mint condition or those with errors are highly sought after by collectors who are looking to complete their sets or add unique pieces to their collections. Because there aren't many of these coins in perfect condition, and because they're part of a popular and historical series, They command a high price. If you happen to have a 2008 Oklahoma quarter, it's worth taking the time to inspect it closely. Look for signs of wear, but more importantly, check for any minting errors. Keep in mind that a coin with a unique characteristic could increase its value significantly. The next step is to get your coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. They will examine your coin and provide an official grade, which will help determine its market value. Coins that are graded highly, like MS65 or higher, can fetch the highest prices at auctions or among dealers. If you discover that your 2008 Oklahoma quarter is worth a small fortune, congratulations. You might want to consider selling it to a trusted coin dealer or through an auction site that specializes in rare coins. Just make sure you do your research to get the best deal. If you decide to hang on to it, you'll have a beautiful piece of history that could continue to appreciate in value over time. In conclusion, the 2008 Oklahoma State quarter is not just another coin. It's a potential goldmine for coin collectors. With its beautiful design, historical significance, and the potential for high value, this quarter is a must-have for any serious coin enthusiast. Whether your quarter is in pristine condition or you're lucky enough to have one with a rare minting error, it's worth taking the time to evaluate it and find out just how much it's worth. Who knows, you might be holding on to a coin worth $77,000. Top 3, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most iconic and valuable quarters in American history, the 2004 Texas State Quarter. This coin is a gem in the world of numismatics, and if you've got one of these in your collection, or even in your change, stick around because what you're about to learn might just blow your mind. Let's begin with some history. The 2004 Texas State Quarter was part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. The idea behind the program was simple but revolutionary: to create unique designs for each of the 50 states, celebrating their history, culture, and significant landmarks. The Texas Quarter was the 35th in the series, and it's a coin that beautifully captures the spirit of the Lone Star State. On the reverse side of the 2004 Texas State Quarter, you'll see an image that immediately connects you to the heart of Texas, the Alamo. The design features a representation of this historic landmark, where a pivotal battle took place during the Texas Revolution. Beneath the Alamo, there's a Lone Star, symbolizing the state's nickname, the Lone Star State. The words Texas and the Lone Star State are boldly inscribed, reinforcing the pride and identity that the state holds. What makes this coin stand out from others in the series, you may ask? Well, Texas is a state with a rich and storied history, and its quarter reflects that sense of pride and independence. It's a symbol of resilience, bravery, and the spirit of those who fought for Texas freedom. But beyond its historical significance, the 2004 Texas Quarter is also an excellent example of the artistry that went into the state quarters program. The attention to detail, from the depiction of the Alamo to the star above, makes this coin a true work of art. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: the value of this coin. While many state quarters are collected for their uniqueness and historical importance, some hold much greater value than others. So, if you happen to have a 2004 Texas State Quarter, is it just another coin? Or is it a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered? The answer to that question depends on a few key factors. Primarily the condition of the coin and whether it has any special characteristics. Like with any collectible, the value of a coin is greatly influenced by its condition. Coins that have been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition are generally the most valuable. If your Texas Quarter has never been in circulation, meaning it's been carefully stored and protected, it could be worth far more than face value. So, how can you tell if your 2004 Texas Quarter is in pristine condition? Well, a coin in mint condition will have no wear or scratches, and the design will be crisp and clear. If you're holding a quarter that looks as if it just came out of the U.S. Mint, then you're off to a great start. The more flawless the coin, the higher its potential value. But that's not all. Some quarters, even in regular circulation, can still fetch a higher price due to minting errors or rare variations. Maybe your Texas Quarter has an unusual feature, like a double die or an off-center strike. These types of errors are relatively rare, but when they happen, they make a coin incredibly valuable to collectors. In fact, some errors can increase a coin's value by hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Now, let's talk numbers. You might be wondering just how much your 2004 Texas Quarter could be worth. In mint condition, this coin could be worth $72,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $72,000 for a single quarter. This incredible value comes from a combination of factors: its historical significance, the rarity of high-quality specimens, and the demand among collectors. When you consider how many people are collecting coins and the relatively small number of Texas quarters in pristine condition, it's no surprise that the price tag can reach such staggering amounts. But don't think you have to look too hard to find this type of coin. If you have a 2004 Texas quarter, take the time to inspect it carefully. If it's in mint condition or features a rare minting error, it could be worth significantly more than you imagined. If you think your coin might be valuable, the next step is to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. They will assess the condition of the coin and provide an official grade, which can help you determine its market value. So, what do you do if you find out your 2004 Texas state quarter is worth a small fortune? Well, you can either choose to sell it to a reputable coin dealer, list it in a specialized auction, or even hold onto it as part of your collection. Some people enjoy the thrill of hunting for rare coins and then selling them, while others prefer to keep their treasures for future generations. Whatever you decide to do, just know that a high-value coin like this could continue to appreciate in value as time goes on. In conclusion, the 2004 Texas state quarter is much more than just a coin. It's a piece of history, art, and potential fortune all rolled into one. If you have one of these in your collection or find one in your change, it's worth taking a closer look. Whether it's the stunning design, its historical significance, or the possibility that it could be worth $72,000, the 2004 Texas state quarter is a collector's dream. Top 4, we've got something truly special for you. And in F, look at the 2007 Idaho state quarter. If you've been collecting coins or just love learning about rare and valuable pieces of American history, then this coin is definitely one you'll want to pay close attention to. The U.S. Mint's 50 state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, was one of the most exciting and popular coin series ever. Each quarter featured a unique design that celebrated the culture, history, and significant landmarks of every state in the Union. And in 2007, it was Idaho's turn to shine. The Idaho State Quarter was released as part of that year's series, and it has become a fan favorite for collectors around the world. So, why is the 2007 Idaho Quarter so special? The design is a true representation of the state's rich natural beauty. On the reverse side of the coin, we see a beautiful image of a peregrine falcon in flight, soaring above the majestic Snake River. The falcon is a nod to Idaho's diverse wildlife and natural resources, while the Snake River represents the state's stunning landscapes and its importance to Idaho's agriculture and economy. At the top, you'll see the word Idaho, with the phrase famous potatoes below it, a fun and recognizable reference to Idaho's well-earned reputation as the potato capital of the world. This design alone makes the 2007 Idaho State Quarter a standout in the series. Not only does it capture the state's natural beauty and agricultural heritage, but it also pays homage to Idaho's wildlife and its connection to the land. The peregrine falcon is known for its speed and agility, which perfectly symbolizes the strength and resilience of Idaho itself. Now, let's talk about the real reason you're here, the value of this coin. Many of you might already know that some state quarters are worth far more than their face value. This can depend on a variety of factors, including the coin's condition, rarity, and whether it has any unique features or errors. And let me tell you, the 2007 Idaho quarter is no exception. While most 2007 Idaho state quarters in regular circulation are worth just 25 cents, a select few have been known to fetch far higher prices at auction. So, what makes the 2007 Idaho quarter worth so much? For starters, if you happen to have one in pristine, uncirculated condition, it can be worth significantly more than the average coin. Coins that are free from wear, scratches, or discoloration, essentially coins that look as if they just came fresh out of the U.S. Mint, are highly sought after by collectors. In fact, coins in mint condition can often command a much higher price due to their rarity and appeal to collectors who want to complete their collections with only the highest quality pieces. But that's not all. Mint errors are a major factor when it comes to coin value, and the 2007 Idaho State Quarter is no exception. If you happen to have a quarter with a rare error, such as a double die or a misstruck coin, the value can increase dramatically. These errors are not common, but when they do occur, they can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. If you find such an error, don't hesitate to have it professionally evaluated, because these rare mistakes can add thousands of dollars to the value of your coin. Now, if you have a 2007 Idaho State Quarter in exceptional condition or with an error, you could be looking at a surprising price. In fact, depending on its quality and any special features, this coin can be worth $68,000. Yes, $68,000 for a single 25-cent piece. Of course, not every coin will fetch this amount, but it's an exciting reminder of just how valuable a state quarter can become over time. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare coins or even just a beautifully preserved Idaho state quarter, you've got yourself a potential treasure. The 2007 Idaho quarter isn't just a piece of currency, it's a historical artifact and a symbol of Idaho's unique character. From the majestic falcon to the rolling Snake River, the design tells a story of the state's natural beauty and its place in the broader history of the United States. If you're not sure whether your 2007 Idaho quarter is worth a fortune, don't worry. The next step is simple. Take a good look at your coin. If it's in near-perfect condition with no visible wear or damage, you could have a gem on your hands. And if you suspect it might have a minting error, take it to a professional coin grader to get it evaluated. This will give you a clear understanding of the coin's true worth. And if you're not in possession of this valuable quarter just yet, don't be discouraged. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and you might just find a hidden treasure when you least expect it. Whether it's in your loose change or part of a collection you've inherited, keep an eye out for this beautiful piece of history. To sum it all up, the 2007 Idaho state quarter is much more than just a simple coin. It's a symbol of Idaho's breathtaking landscapes, its wildlife, and its deep connection to agriculture. And for the lucky collectors who happen to own one in mint condition or with a rare minting error, it can be worth a significant sum. If you've got one of these quarters sitting in your collection, it might be time to take a closer look. You could have a coin that's worth $68,000. Top 5, we're diving into one of the most exciting coins in the U.S. mint's history, the 2000 Virginia State Quarter. If you're a coin collector or simply someone who enjoys learning about rare and valuable pieces of American history, this coin is definitely one that you won't want to miss. So, let's jump in and discover why this specific quarter is so valuable and what makes it so unique. Released as part of the 50 State Quarters program, the Virginia State Quarter represents more than just a coin. It's a symbol of the state's rich heritage, culture, and its significant place in American history. The 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, was one of the most beloved and widely collected coin series in U.S. history, with each quarter celebrating a unique element from a particular state. Virginia's quarter, released in 2000, had a design that beautifully captured the spirit of the state, showcasing its historical importance. Let's start with the design. On the reverse side of the 2000 Virginia State Quarter, we see a stunning depiction of the famous Jamestown settlement, which was the first permanent English settlement in what is now the United States. It's not just about the people. The design also includes a picture of the tall sailing ship that represented the courage and adventurous spirit of those early settlers. At the bottom of the quarter, you'll see the state's motto, Sic Semper Tyrannis, which translates to "thus always to tyrants," a phrase steeped in Virginia's history, particularly tied to the state's role in the fight for freedom. Along with the words Virginia and Jamestown 1607, this quarter takes you straight back to one of the most significant moments in American history. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the coin's value. You might be wondering, what makes this particular quarter so special and valuable? After all, it's just a regular state quarter from the year 2000. But hold on, like many state quarters, the 2000 Virginia State Quarter is far more than meets the eye. The key to its value lies in the rarity, condition, and any potential minting errors it might have. While the average circulated Virginia State Quarter might only be worth its face value of 25 cents, there are certain conditions that can make this coin worth a lot more. First, let's talk about condition. If you happen to have a Virginia State Quarter in mint condition, uncirculated, and free from scratches or discoloration, that could already add significant value to it. Minted coins in excellent condition are highly sought after by collectors, especially those completing state quarter sets. The higher the quality, the higher the price. But that's not the only factor to consider. Mint errors are another way a coin can skyrocket in value. For instance, if the quarter you have has any rare mistakes from the minting process, such as a double die or a misstruck coin, then its value can increase dramatically. Mint errors are always in high demand, and coin collectors will pay top dollar for a rare mistake. The 2000 Virginia Quarter has also been particularly sought after due to a small number of coins in mint condition, with some examples of the coin being sold at auctions for far more than expected. But the real eye-opener here is that certain versions of the Virginia Quarter, especially those that meet very specific criteria or possess rare errors, have been known to reach $64,000. Yes, you heard that right, $64,000. Now, don't get too excited just yet. Most of the coins you come across might not reach that price, but it's always worth checking the condition of any quarters you come across in your collection or from your change. You could have a gem hiding right in your pocket. Whether you're looking at a coin with incredible detail, no visible wear, or even a mint error, the value of these coins can increase significantly. But how can you tell if your 2000 Virginia quarter is worth that kind of money? First, inspect the coin closely. Look for any signs of wear, discoloration, or scratching, as these can decrease its value. If your coin is free from damage and still shines like it just came from the US Mint, you're already off to a great start. Then, look carefully for any possible mint errors. Minting mistakes such as off-center strikes or unusual doubling can be incredibly valuable. If you believe you have a rare and valuable version of this quarter, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded. Coin grading services can evaluate your coin's condition and authenticity, giving you a precise idea of its market value. Professional graders can also confirm whether your coin contains any errors or unique characteristics that would boost its price even further. Now, imagine for a moment that you have one of these rare Virginia state quarters in your possession. You're holding a piece of history in your hand, something that represents the birth of a nation and the bravery of those early settlers. And on top of that, you've got a coin that could be worth $64,000. It's an exciting thought, isn't it? While not every Virginia state quarter will be worth that much, the potential is always there for those special, rare pieces. To sum up, the 2000 Virginia state quarter is a coin that carries with it a deep sense of history and pride, but it also has the potential to carry a hefty price tag if you're lucky enough to find one in mint condition or with a rare error. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a beginner just starting out, make sure to keep an eye on your state quarters and check for any special qualities. You never know when you might stumble upon a coin that's worth thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed learning about the 2000 Virginia state quarter, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin content. We've got plenty more coin discoveries, tips, and tricks on the way. Thanks for tuning in, and happy collecting. Who knows, you might just find your own hidden treasure out there.